Thank you. Okay, so as I said, I am the Senior Market Advisor at Enterprise Ireland in the Johannesburg office in South Africa, which is the head office for Africa, and I lead the life sciences and the agri sector in sub-Saharan Africa. And who is Enterprise Ireland? So we are an Irish government agency. We're a trade agency that invests in the most innovative Irish companies like those today through all stages of their growth to connect them to international partners and customers across multiple industries. Now, we're not just any trade agency. We're one of the top 3 trade agencies globally. And we're also a venture capitalist that supports our clients on other fronts. We have over 40 offices worldwide, and our teams of experts, including myself, support our clients and their business needs in various markets. Now, as we mentioned, Enterprise Ireland clients are not just in the life sciences sector, they're also in the agri sector, which I support, but as well as in high-tech construction, oil and gas, education, business process outsourcing, among various other sectors. But if you look more closely at the Irish medtech and pharma sectors, where clients like those present today and others provide those innovative high-end solutions would be in your finished medical aid devices, your medical sub-supply, healthcare and medtech services, digital health, pharma and diagnostics. So I'd say this life science banner is broad, it's wide, and all of our clients strive to be the best and provide the best globally, not just in Africa. So essentially, what I'd say makes our companies great, whether they're life science clients or agri clients, is that these are clients that have been acknowledged globally. And when you look at every stage, Ireland has been acknowledged as the 13th most innovative country in the world by the Bloomberg Innovation. Our Irish SMEs are #1 in the EU for innovation in 2017. And we have over 14 national technology centers, including Medtech pharma centers, that constantly strive to deliver research and development solutions into actual solutions that companies that you see present today bring to you. So the value in working with our clients is absolutely clear. It's wonderful. And I think that what you'll find is, without me going too much into it, I'll allow the clients to pitch to you and give you an idea as to what their products are and what their services are. So today we've got 4 fantastic companies present, and I'm going to start with Caroline Fogarty of CF Pharma, who will take us through a pitch and share insight into the technologies that CF Pharma has brought to the world and would also like to bring to you.
Thank you very much, Ureshnie. Yeah, okay, great. My name is Caroline Fogarty, and I am the General Manager here at CF Pharma, based in Kilkenny in Ireland in the southeast. So CF Pharma were founded in 2013. We got ISO 13485 accreditation in 2014, and we manufacture a range of medical devices. The product I'd like to speak to you about today is our advanced dermatology solution, which is regulated as both a medical device and a biocide for OTC and hospital markets. The active ingredient is hypochlorous acid. So hypochlorous acid is antibacterial, it's antifungal and antiviral. It kills 99.9% of germs and it cleans. It's even demonstrated to kill COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2 or coronavirus, whichever statement you use, while having a very high safety and efficacy profile. So hypochlorous acid is actually naturally produced in our own bodies. And back in the World War, in the Second World War, they produced it with a 24-hour shelf life. The product we have is a patented technology which actually gives it a 24-month shelf life and still having a very high safety profile. It's dermatologically tested and safe for the whole family. So hypochlorous acid versus some of our competitor products would be the alcohol-based products, chlorhexidine or antiseptics. So it wouldn't have any, hypochlorous doesn't have any harsh chemicals, it's pH neutral, so it doesn't sting or burn. It's safe on ingestion and it can be used on damaged, irritated skin. So part of our product portfolio then we have Effigerm Wound Wash. This is a class 2A medical device, so it bears a CE mark. It's for wound irrigation. It's obviously alcohol free and it helps to prevent biofilm. It's hygienically clean and pH neutral. It comes in various pack sizes from 60 ml, 150 ml, 250 ml, 500 to 1 litre. We also have Effigerm First Aid, which again is a Class 2A medical device indicated for open wound irrigation. As part of the range, we have Effigerm Nappy Care. This is a Class 1 medical device, and this product is proven to kill Candida albicans, which is one of the most common pathogens associated with nappy rash. So this product can be used to clean and moisten the skin without harming any healthy tissue. It's suitable from birth, even as for neonatal babies. We also have Radiolum. So this would be used for overexposure to the sun or following radiation or laser therapy. The beauty of this product is you don't need to rub it in. So if you've got sore, irritated skin following radiation, you just spray and leave to dry naturally. There's no need to rub in. And again, it will help to prevent any infections on the skin and helps to soothe it. We also have Critiderm. So this product would be ideally used with people with reduced mobility, incontinence care, sweat rash, skin folds, your loved ones that you're taking care of at home or even in nursing homes. And it will kill, again, any infections that would be on the skin and help to keep it cool. As a pandemic response product, we have Clean Right Sanitizer, which is regulated as a biocide in Europe. And this was being recently launched in response to the pandemic. And it was for the sanitization of skin surface and food disinfection. Some of our distributors that we currently have, and my contact details are here if anybody would like to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you for sharing the information on your products with us. I think the fantastic thing about CF Pharma products is that they're not just COVID relevant, but these are products that anybody could use, from infants all the way to adults, that create safety for you under various conditions. And I think it would be fantastic to learn more about that during the panel discussion. Next up, we have Chris Sloane from Hibergene. So Chris Sloane, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. So I hope everyone can see this. So
Yeah.
who is Hibergene? Well, Hibergene is a company based in the south of Dublin, and it's a private Irish company. We develop, manufacture, and distribute molecular tests for infectious diseases. Our objective is to offer an alternative to current platforms. Our platform is based on LAMP, which is loop-mediated isothermal amplification, and we're looking for fast molecular diagnostic results. My name is Chris Sloane, Business Development Manager. I have over 40 years experience in this industry, including positions held at Byrne and Oxford Immunotech. What about our products? Well, what you're seeing there is the Swift Analyzer. This is where we run all our tests on. It's low cost. It's extremely portable. It's about like a large credit card machine. It can run up to 4 samples simultaneously. Real-time monitoring and recording of results. It's all driven by a touchscreen interface. It's mains and battery powered, so in case there's a power failure, the battery backup will kick in, so you won't lose any data. And there's no calibration or maintenance required on this solid state piece of equipment. In terms of the tests that we've developed over time, we started with meningococcal disease detection, right up to current times with COVID-19, which we launched this year, of course. So we're covering areas of critical infectious diseases, healthcare-associated infections, and sexually transmitted infections. This is a small example of the assay procedure, where we can use crude samples, such as throat swab, and then through to the LAMP reaction on the Swift Analyzer. We operate through distributor channels in a number of countries around the world, but we are looking for more, especially in Africa. The ideal distributor candidate for us is already operating in our field. including molecular diagnostics and infectious disease testing. Where we have distributors across the world, we've seen very good sales development, either through our existing distributors who started with our previous range of tests, through to the new distributors who came on board with the focus on COVID-19. We have seen that how the focus on COVID-19 has resulted in a swift placement or rapid placement of Swift analyzers and COVID-19 tests, of course. But we are looking for a time when the lab testing for other tests can return after the testing has been less COVID-19 centric. In terms of COVID-19, this is our recommended testing algorithm. Here you have the peak of the viral load, and here you have the onset of symptoms. And the first 7 days following the onset of symptoms, we recommend the direct method, which is from a swab with no extraction required. But in the second week following onset of symptoms, we recommend the extracted method. And this is the simple test protocol, very user-friendly, low hands-on, and positive results are gained in less than 60 minutes. You only need to run the 60 minutes to confirm negative results. So why Hibergene? Well, we can produce results in less than 60 minutes, accurate with highly sensitive and specific testing. We can tolerate crude samples such as stool and swabs. It's a cost-effective isothermal system, and it's a protected patented technology. And here are my contact details should you need to make direct contact with me. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for that. Again, to reiterate what Chris has said, I mean, you're looking at a portable device that can detect material from crude material. It's fast. It allows for decentralized testing, allowing you to reach more patients or more testing to be done. And I think the value in this is not just for the COVID testing, but obviously the non-COVID tests that Hibergene offer. Thank you again for that, Chris. So next we'll have John O'Connell from CW Applied Technology to address us. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Ureshnie. So my name is John O'Connell. So Ureshnie said I'm Managing Director of a company called CW Applied Technology. We're based here in Shannon on the west coast of Ireland. We are an electronics design and manufacturing service company. So traditionally we would design and manufacture products, electronic-based products for other companies. So we provide that service. In March of this year, we were contacted by a senior surgeon in one of the largest hospitals here in Ireland to see if we could locate a room ultraviolet sterilizer for her. Now, to be honest, at that time, we didn't really know a lot about room ultraviolet sterilizers or know anybody that had one. But once we looked into it, we discovered that our skills in product development, particularly in the electronics area, was ideally suited for developing a product like this. But rather than just diving in and developing a product, we collaborated with a company in the US, long established in the area of room ultraviolet sterilization. And we were able to take one of their old products, a product that they had retired because the electronics had become end of life and they'd been quoted some enormous cost to redevelop it. So we took on the responsibility of redeveloping it. The product became ours, and we pay a royalty fee for every unit that we sell now. And we're developing further products in this space also now. So we brought this product to the market just at the end of May, beginning of June. And the initial impetus, as I say, was for medical applications for doctors, dentists, consultants, waiting rooms, hospitals, and so on. But we've also been selling it to hotels, offices, showrooms, care homes, schools, campus accommodation, a whole range, fish processing companies, a whole range of companies that are trying to manage the situation and provide a safe environment for their staff. In relation, this is the product here, as you see beside me. This is it while in storage, and this is when it's set up. It's an extremely mobile product, can be moved from room to room, so you don't need a permanent installation. You can use it throughout your facility. We've many testimonials from different customers. For example, we had a school there recently that had purchased one, and they had a case of COVID-19. So they used this throughout the school, and there was no contagion, no spread. The school was able to continue. Now, nobody can ever prove that this stopped the spread, but the teaching staff and parents are satisfied that they have some protection in place, and the school was able to continue, as I say, and nobody else got it. In terms of efficacy, there's never been a question that UVC is able to inactivate viruses. There's a long history of inactivation of viruses. The question was always what dose of UVC is required. And recently, the National Emerging Infectious Diseases Laboratories in Boston University confirmed that 22 millijoules per centimeter squared is the dose that is required. We had actually coincidentally calculated exactly the same figure and had, based on previous versions of SARS-CoV, and had set all our times for our run times for the product based on that requirement. But of course, it's also used against MRSA, C. diff, and all the other viruses that are about. Very simple to operate, very safe, no chemicals, completely chemical free, and no residues therefore, and no risk to anybody coming in to the room after it has been used. We're seeking to find distributors in Africa. We have been exporting 40% of what we produce exports at the moment to North America, but there's no reason why we can't export further afield. And we identified Africa as one of the places where we wanted to develop a market. So we're interested in hearing from distributors of suitable companies to distribute the product in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you for that, John. What I can do after this, everyone, is that I'd be able to share more information and images and presentations from John with everyone, because this really is a fantastic product. You may think this is just another UV sterilizer, but it's more than that. It's cost effective. It's an easy to move product. It could be used in any sort of room for swift sterilization within minutes. Am I correct, John?
What most of our clients have found with it is, okay, it does the job that it's supposed to do, but it's providing reassurance as well to staff and clients or patients, customers, whatever, that everything is being done that can be done, and that we're not solving one problem by creating another. Spraying chemicals around the room. Yeah, we might solve a problem today, but we may be creating a problem some other day. But with this,
exactly,
there is no residues. There's no chemicals.
Exactly. It's a chemical-free room sterilizer that can be used in healthcare and non-healthcare settings, and basically is a fraction of the cost that you'd find of possibly other room sterilizers, as well as cleaning the air at clean surfaces. But I'll let John touch on that during the panel discussion. Thank you for that. So next we have Brian. Brian, thank you for waiting patiently. Brian Byrne from Envetec, the floor is yours.
Great. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Ureshnie, and thank you, Professor. I'd also like to thank the Minister for his introduction, and a special thank you to all our colleagues in South Africa. Beautiful country. It's a lovely place to visit, and I'm delighted to be able to be in contact with you and your colleagues. I have a short video here just in relation to our product, which is a technology that we've developed here in Ireland for the treatment of medical waste, particularly the hazardous, biohazardous, pathogenic medical waste, which obviously is very topical at the moment. So I'll just play this video. I'll put up my contact details afterwards, and I'll obviously be very happy to answer any questions afterwards.
Regulated medical waste has become a global problem. Every day, hundreds of thousands of tons of waste are generated throughout our health systems as more and more people access modern medical treatments. A large proportion of this waste is infectious and biohazardous. Medical waste is difficult to treat effectively. Envetec, in association with Northwell Health, have a solution, and it can not only save you between 40 and 50% on your red bag and other waste processing costs, but offers a more effective and streamlined in-house solution to your regulated medical waste processing needs that surpasses the requirements of ever tougher laws and restrictions. The Envetec 200 series is a faster, more efficient, cleaner and safer solution to your medical waste management needs, and it's greener too. Medical waste is collected in the very same manner, but with Envetec, you don't have to store your waste and use up precious space within your facility. It can all be treated safely in-house and at any time. Waste is placed in the Envetec unit, where it is shredded and neutralized with a burn-free, environmentally friendly, biodegradable disinfectant. Envetec's fully automated unit can be safely operated by just one person. The touchscreen interface gives clear visibility about what is happening inside the system at each and every stage of the treatment cycle. The unit can handle 100 pounds of waste each cycle and quietly run for 24 hours a day if required. Each cycle takes about 20 minutes or less, with every stage being recorded in a suite of audit-ready files for regulatory compliance. Thanks to its powerful patented shredder, the volume reduction in your red bag waste is up to 80%, and the treated waste is RMW safe, ready for recycling or energy reclamation. The Envetec 200 series technology is safe, solid construction using rugged and robust technologies, active electronic systems and controls combined with high-precision scientific instrument-grade engineering, freedom from noxious, expensive and high-carbon emitting thermal treatments, EPA-approved technology. The Envetec 200 series is a cost-effective, efficient solution to your medical waste needs. One day, all waste will be treated this way. Envetec, changing more into less.
So thanks for your attention, everybody. Essentially, we're looking at the South African market, the sub-Saharan region, as a very exciting territory to propagate the technology which has been developed in Ireland. We're talking to a number of partners currently, or potential partners currently, and typically we're looking for somebody who has an existing footprint within the market in South Africa, dealing with laboratories and healthcare service providers that generate hazardous medical waste. And typically we're looking for somebody with the competencies and skill sets to support operating sites so that customers can be assured that the systems that they're operating will perform reliably on a 24/7 basis. So thank you, Ureshnie. I'm happy to answer questions later.
Thank you, Brian. Brian, John, Chris, Caroline, as always, I always enjoy learning about Irish technology, even if I know about it, because I think it's high end, it's fantastic technology, it's cutting edge, but it's also proven globally to save lives.